Okay, we're back, and I thought I saw the train moving, but apparently not. Apparently it's still just stuck. Not pathing. Why are you not path? Oh, right, it didn't build that. Damn it. I thought it would actually do this. I thought it would actually do this. Okay. So I'll let it do that. And then I shall partake of the coffee. Like so. And then I shall try and sit in frame of the camera. God, I might just copy this as well while I'm at it. In frame of the camera. In frame of the camera. With the camera in frame. No, most of the time I've been like that. Not sitting right. You done yet? Damn it. Apparently. Yeah. All I need to do is recover this artillery train. And then there we go. Look at it go. Yeah, because I don't have a blueprint of this thing. Bye bye train. Oh, you're stopping. Don't stop. Bad train. No stopping. Why are you... Oh. There. Problem solved. There we go. We're uncoiling again. We're on the way. Go, train, go. Jump in front of it like 7 just to check the train is connected to see what it looks like underneath. You, also, get out of here. How about you? Get out of here. Yeah? Maybe? There's just stuck trains everywhere. Okay, it's almost free of the almost free of the artillery outpost. You know what would be funny is if I then discover that there actually is a blueprint of this thing. I'm pretty sure I never took one though. At least it's actually avoiding no pathing trains now. Pretty sure it's got to also do a wraparound of the entire map. Got to do a lap of the base. Just goes through the junction. Keeps on going. It's not even halfway yet. There we go, it's halfway now. And that's the end of it. So how much of it is it? It depends on the length of the base. And you thought 416 was long? Yeah, it depends in comparison to what though. While I'm doing this, I'm bringing it back round. This is an auto save before the accident happens, and what I'm doing is I'm bringing the artillery train back around so I can blueprint it and recover it. Because I don't have a copy of it, and I don't have any way to... Other than to do the whole entire thing again by hand, which is a massive pain in the ass. So I'll just bring it in to its part into its loading thing here, and blueprint. Here it comes. Yeah, the accident. Well, it was more about using artillery to explore, which actually is a really bad idea. A lot of people do that and just keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, and just exploring for absolutely no reason. That's where something you shouldn't be doing. Trains don't include train fuel. Don't include ports either. That should do it. Alright. Now we can return to the say. There it is. Yeah, I should have been more clear on that. What I was talking about was, see, I never want to explore up there, so there's no reason to park an artillery train there and shoot out into the distance, which is what a lot of people do. You see it on so many maps. They've got like the base area, and then 20 times this area, just never going to use, never going to utilize. But they've just shot because they're just shooting artillery into the ether. It's just exploring chunks, increasing the map size for no reason. It's something you really shouldn't do. Alright. New and improved artillery train. Speaking of, go out there and rescue the old one. Also, speaking of, like deck size, the bigger, the more you can fit on it. Problem with map size is the bigger it is, the more memory it takes, which means the more memory the game has to operate on, which means the longer the memory operations take, which means the slower the game runs in the end. So if you have a massive map which you're not utilizing, and that's why I kept this map small, because that's why it keeps the UPS up. Whereas if I just recklessly explored, there'd be a much bigger map, and I wouldn't have the 60 UPS. Ooh, it backed up. We're at 3,800 again. Excellent. I might keep it going. Yeah, I'll keep it going. It's like Colonel Will's Mega Base map. It's so big, it really can't, like, even my make everything. It slows the game down. There's just so much track and so much explored space. It just takes the game a long time. Like, it just, the overhead that all that map produces kills it. Need more CPU. It's memory speed. And the game, for the most part, is single-threaded, like all games. And I ain't gonna start the whole CPUs with better memory controllers. I don't want to start the whole explaining the problem. I can feel it coming, and I don't want to explain it, because it's an argument that if you can't understand why, you won't understand it. But I can feel it coming. You've got entirely too many artillery shells. I got one solution. Just make it the trash train's problem. Yeah, we've been through this discussion so many times about multi-threading. I think I've already clogged up this trash outpost. Classic one was all the, oh, I do databases and we do all kinds of multi-threading. I don't see why on Reddit. Uh, just gives you a headache. Oh, that's for the Spidey. I was like, why are these bots hanging around? I thought they were mine, but no, they're Spidey's bots. That explains a lot. Oops. Well, it's all mine now. Oh, they're mine. Artifactor using all the cores you jewels. Look at Xeons. Also, the Spidey's made it. Yep, Spider Army's mostly made it. Only stuck. Right, roll call. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Excellent. This poor trash train. Gonna suffer. What I might do, cancel that. Any locos? I think there was, because I did get nuclear fuel. How did Power Armor get here? What are the trash train up to? Poor thing. It's got some work cut out. It's got some work, I think. It's got some work. Where is it going? A minute. I'm just looking for outpost trashes which are not red. Probably just been doing other little odd jobs. Hasn't been here yet. Oh, you're actually off, come to think of it. Why are you off? Why are you off? Why? Because all the bots are occupied. Oh yeah, no, okay, connection. Ah. Something to do with all those bodies, possibly, maybe. Something, sure. Now. Oh, I don't think I have it on hand. Yeah, that's the old one. You'd better go then. You were with me with 221,000 solar panels laid out somewhere. Would you just start a new map fresh, or would you move them, nuke them, and build new? I would probably, depends if there was bots available or not. I'd make the bots move them. But I'll do it piecemeal. I'll divide it up into, probably divide up the network. Make them do it in sections. 33,000? That's a lot of bots. For reference, you only about 8. The game can only dish out work for about 8,000. Anything more than that's a waste of time. There's a law of diminishing returns by that point, admittedly. It's probably easier just to build nuclear. Seen them all active? Yeah, a lot of them will be charging though. I'm gonna hazard a guess. A lot of them won't really be doing anything. Now, right. I need my blueprint. Button to work. The paste bin. Yeah, you can only really dispatch 8,000, but once they're in the air and the roboport charging, then you see a lot of them just hang around charging. Let me make everything. Train stack of segments. Babylord, greetings. Hello from Germany. Hello from Australia. Hello from Australia. There we go. Better. Now I need my train stops. Modular train stops. There it is. Exclamation mark BP to see what I'm looking at. It's the same base bin. That's where I keep all my blueprints. That paste bin's outlasted two. The only reason I use paste bin is because it's outlasted two. I want to say. Oh, that's still wrong. Still the wrong one. They're just not boss. They don't dock. The docking functions would use a bunch of time. There are no robots side between. The game doesn't have to do it. I haven't actually really done much with them in a while. Yeah, it's the charging and the... but yeah, it's the charging that kills most of their time. And it's the bot charging that kills the UPS. As I say, I haven't done... I did it all way back in version 14, 15, 16, all that stuff. I haven't really done much with it since. That's the same one. I thought I updated that. I'm sad now. Alright, let's investigate. Oh, I think I know why. Is bots only for construction and slow builds? Trains built for everything with clocked in. Ah, yeah. Yeah, ever since it built optimization, I moved away from bots. And also the whole train towns thing was kind of getting old. Alright. Huh? This is where all the junctions live. Yeah, I remember why. It's because I never actually updated these. I never finished updating these. I still gotta do it. Train town. Sit down. Yeah, I call it train towns. It's also called city blocks. The idea is you have each build-in that goes to a bot sandwich like this, and to make it bigger, you just add more. It gets old pretty quick. I make the distinction from city blocks because that's another equally terrible thing. The city blocks, to me, is when you do the perfect grid, which you actually also shouldn't do. Because that is the most inefficient way to move things around. It's the most inefficient traffic system you can have. Where is it? Game blueprint? No blueprint. Now a game blueprint, I guess. There we... Oh, right. The grid. Dear. Well, that's a problem. It's a problem in itself. There we go. It's happy now. Don't wanna devs, it's not so bad to use Railgrid, it matches internal... Oh, it's nothing to do with Pathfinder. But, so, the biggest myth is that loops increase the Pathfinder overhead and slows down the game. That is never true. That's not true. It's never been true. For some reason, that myth still perpetuates. Clowntown still says it. I don't know why. It was never true. The grid, it's from a traffic network perspective, four-way junctions are like the worst possible junction you can have, especially when you're not allowed non-planar type junctions. Number of segments? Oh yeah, there's some other things going on. Number of segments increases track lag, which is a different thing entirely. But yeah, the whole UPS thing with trains, with single header versus double header and all that, with Pathfinder and all that, it's... Pathfinder overhead's only about number of segments, number of signal segments, and the number of signal segments increases the UPS drain on the trains, which also in turn increases the severity of track lag. Yeah, but there's no UPS increase for loops or anything like that. Never has been. But as I say, for some reason that one keeps getting perpetuated. Diagonal rails? Yeah, diagonal rails are also still laggy. That is because of the rotating the hitbox. Oh. Collision. It's because you're rotating this collision box. And so it has to do sines and cosines and all that business. Wee donk. Oops. That's one way to get rid of it. There we go. I mean, waste not, want not, in terms of artillery shells. Yeah, staggered Ts. There's actually a whole lot of interesting research papers behind optimal junctions. I've read a few. It's rather interesting. Moar diagonal Factorio rail. The thing that really has always bothered me is people bringing through city skylines type thinking into Factorio, and it just doesn't work. That's the thing that's always really bothered me, because you know they say, oh, roundabouts work in city skylines. I'll just use them in here, and that's not how roundabouts work. Insurance claim on artillery train denied. I'm not going to will. I actually have rail incident insurance. Still, somehow. Rail accident insurance. I mean, yeah, a few were lost along the way, but it's fine. Measure rail throughput using train counter system, which is more than I ever thought should fit through one. I should actually measure what mine is now. Yep. Ooh. The trash train nearly lost his lunch. Thing's really sluggish now all of a sudden. Like I hit something? It's probably fine. Power out. It'll be fine. Go to Happy Freedom Train and hopefully it won't run out of fuel. Yeah, that poor trash train's going to be at it for a while. Yeah, I nearly hit the trash train. I'm kind of curious what my... Well, this is probably not the best. This junction can do. It's the last of what I experimented with. Trash train? What do you mean? Well, the trash train, it just goes around and automatically collects things from an outpost. That's, yeah. Because there's stuff waiting here, so it's collecting stuff. Best train. It recovers old mining drills and all that. Move the tracks if you send the artillery train. Oh, yeah. The trash train stole it from me. Yeah, just a little 1-1 train like that. It should pop up here somewhere. There is a big one as well. There's a supply train. That's the controller for it, yeah. Supply train. Where is the supply train, I wonder? Supplying. Going to the oil base. Probably delivering fuel still. Yeah, it's basically takes stuff away. Yeah, it's for recycling. It recovers mining drills mainly. So if I deconstruct these mining drills, so it'll collect these, and this stop will turn on, hopefully. I think it's not going to, because I think they're all going to have the same issue. Yeah, they've all got the same. In fact, no, you know what? I think that wire's been lost in the version change. Stuff like that does happen. Because some of these have been trimmed already, and it was fine. Yeah, like this one's... You can actually see it's been trimmed already, and it was fine. It's... Never mind. Never mind. We're doing something silly with LTN. Oh... As soon everyone says, oh, use LTN, use LTN. It's a terrible mod. Don't use it. Hello, I'm just plugging up all the trains. What do I think? I really like it, and it's also an improvement over the previous new one, which was just a little bit too much chonk. TSM, praise the TSM, embrace TSM. You know you want to. In my other mega bases, I use TSM. Also, I wanted to have a look. What was the thing? The junctions? Or a diagonal rail. I haven't been keeping up with who's been doing what with railway designs in a while. It's funny, I mostly just pull mine from Transport Tycoon. Diagonal train-based factory. The Holy War. YouTube sort of amazing. The poster 0 belt 0 balls. Going from train to chess. I see. Collision checks, blah blah blah, benchmark, yeah. It's interesting thought doing the diagonal is whether or not it's better, despite the penalty for doing it that way. Let's just cut that train off. Yeah, that's why I tended to use the more modern tracks. I tended to use less diagonal as well. I do like my diagonal track though. Okay. I think it's recycling time. Turn those off. Speaking of things turning off, you've turned off. Yeah, it's not the diagonal track itself, it's the trains on it. It's when you have a lot of trains going over a lot of diagonal. And also, this map was never really made to be hyper-optimized. Again, the rant before about where hyper-optimized build isn't necessarily interesting. Like, I've got a... which is it? It's in here somewhere. Yeah, 20k, this one. It's hyper-optimized 20k, can do it at nearly 60-60, but it's not really that. It's cool, but it's not really that interesting. You show one of the stations with the rail design. You mean the? Also, hey, Whelming Fox. You mean this thing? This thing? Or links. Exclamation mark blueprint, and then there's modular train stops if you want these. They need updating, unfortunately. I'll get straight onto that. I might get onto that this afternoon after the stream. I'll clean it up. I'll re-upload it. In fact, I might. You know what? I'll do it now. Tell you what. Give me a sec. Where is it? Blueprints. Not everything's up to date, so the more will come. Stacked segments. Where the hell is it? The thing with the eye. Oh, game blueprints? No, my blueprint. It always confuses me now. I'm so used to having the two tabs. There it is. Train stops. Yeah, so this is a... This at least have slightly updated. Crash and pack stops. Edit. Yeah, I need to change this over to GitHub though.
Happy birthday, Factorio.
Thank you very much for that 6-month resub. How you doing, Aika? How you been? So you're in hospital. What were you in hospital for? Hope you're recovering well. Also, show some love and hype in chat there, and Snugs for Twitch Check gave you cancer. They do that to you, don't they? Show some love and hypes and Snugs in chat there for Aika there. Ready, please? Yeah, I hope you're recovering well. Don't check if you had cancer. Yeah, it can be a spicy one, that one. So now, I just updated the modular train stop, so it should be good. Check police. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, it was actually in the hospital. What was it? Something and stuff and things. The last wave is... Hey, also, that Whelming Fox throwing down that,
So I have a theory. I found this button and your text-to-speech sounds Finnish or terve.
Hey, I see what you did there. Yes, I've had the text-to-speech set to Finnish for quite a while now. It's hilarious, isn't it? I love it. It's funny how you can make it switch between the two different languages. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that, Whelming Fox, throwing down the 2-month sub. But I'd love to see to be put into hospice care. Okay. Moving swiftly along. Oh, you're actually Finnish. Ah. Finnish-ish. See, only a Finnish person would have been able to pick up on it. Pretty much like to avoid hospice? What is a hospice? Born in the UK, live in Finland. Ah, yep. How warm is it over there at the minute? Because normally Finland is like stupidly cold. So, more importantly, or most important of all, the question is, has Ica seen all the good stuff that 1.0 has brought upon us? Have you seen it? 25.2. How humid though? Is it like 105% humidity where it's like 25 degrees and low pressure steam? They're calling cats when you were 14. Oh, yeah. That would be 66. That's pretty good. Hospice is end of life care where you get fed and bathed and pain med. Oh, I've never actually heard that term. So how are you with spiders? Micah, how are you with spiders? We have a spider army. We've been stalling on unleashing the spider army for quite a while too. Tomorrow's going to suck 29 and 90. Oh, that sucks. Oh, like, because most people say, like, oh, 29 degrees. You can't put it. They always forget about the humidity part. Like, a lot of European countries and England, Britain, all that, they don't get as hot, but they get freaking humid. Hey, username. 16 degrees, 88%. Oh, even 16 degrees, 88% humidity sucks. 47 degrees and no humid. See, 47... See, here we tend to get... Well, we tend to get both. But here, when it's like 40 plus, 35, 40 plus, it's usually very low or no humidity. It's incredibly dry heat. And because the really hot days tend to be dry, we use evaporative air. A lot of people have evaporative air instead of refrigeration air, which is a lot cheaper to run than refrigeration. Because of the dry heat, you can get away with it. A friend of mine who used to be a refrigeration tech, and it is like it's wet towel tech. It's not air conditioning. The problem is it doesn't work when it gets really humid. You just basically the walls start sweating. Right, let's move in the spider army. Let's dish some retribution to those spiders. So yeah, so I've got 5 controllers on all of these spiders. These things automatically fire rockets as well, which is amazing. Company, halt. Which one? 2. In a line. And let's just march towards the enemy. Like that. And let's watch the chaos. Hey, Rain. How you doing? Come to witness my spider army. You can put nukes in this thing too. It's just not a very good idea. Oops, taking some hits. Hi, Rain. Tell us why? Cool. Ah, yeah, you call them swamp coolers over there. We used to call them air conditioners here, generally. Right, let's move the army up. Just curb stomp anything in our way. Hopefully the spiders don't curb stomp my poor spiders. Oh, we're getting into behemoth worms now. That's dangerous territory. Looks just marching over the top of them. What are those spiders? These are Spidertrons. You get out of the range of that. Yeah, these are called Spidertrons. These are new as of version 1. What else is new? Nukes obliterate terrain now. Also, pollution affects water. So, the water is green now. Next to the base where the pollution is. Should be, hopefully still be a transition here. Yeah, you can see it transitioning off. Pollution's, I think, receding again. I think the pollution on this map is a bit weird too. The pollution spread is a bit weird. So yeah, down here should be green. I think the reactors were also... it changed as you went out. Oh no, it's spread out. It's the transition's up here now. Waiting 5 years? We've been waiting 4 or 5 years for Spideys. Alright, let's march back the other way. Just like that. This is the new way to dominate biters, I think. What else is new? So we've got, like, Spidertron, basically, it's the only one I really care about now. Like, this just quad rocket launchers. Like, what more could you ask for? What more could you ask for? It has an equipment grid as well, so it's got shields and speed legs and all that. And PLDs. So you actually see if it gets close enough, the PLDs should fire. Unfortunately, the rockets are so powerful, they don't really get close enough. Yeah, you can automate patrols with a mod. I'm keeping it vanilla for now, just because it's only just come out. I don't want to throw mods in confusing everyone. But yeah, there is several mods already out to command squads. Double rock launcher? Only, what is it? This is 5 of them, so 5, 4. So whatever 20 is. I guess you could say. These things have 4 legs as their... 4 equipment legs as their crafting ingredient as well. See what they did there? Alright. The best kind of kill is overkill. Stupid biters. Get dead. Get deadified. Alright. Company march. Run fast in the rocket. Yeah, with 2 legs in them, they do get a bit of speed in their step. The construction one I built is even faster. It's got 3 legs. Got as many as I could put in there. I noticed, but increasing the laser turret shooting speed also increased the power drain. Yeah. I believe so from memory. Oh, you took damage. Can't have that now, can we? Spood are taking damage. Yeah, see, that's what the equipment grid is. It's 2 legs, 4 PLDs, 3 shields. Oh yeah, someone's already done a grid upgrade, of course. Because why wouldn't you? Real question is... when is Iker and I going to play this? I didn't want to trouble you straight away. Well, each leg has... each exo equipment has 2 legs, so you have 4 of them, therefore 8 legs total. Want to do a Factorio one? I would like to do a Factorio one. I reckon we could do a tag team run. As I say, I was going to ask you, but I sort of held off because I didn't want to trouble you while you were covering. Shielded down. Yeah, we gonna lose Whitey? Whitey Spidey? Could repair with... yeah, you could add bots and all that to repair. I actually have the 6th one. I can actually summon it and do some repairs. Running repairs. Regroup them. Hot potato factor. What recovery looks like. Certainly be interested. Yeah, so where's Repair Spidey? I don't know where it is. I don't know where I left it last. This is the problem. I can't see it on the map. Not down there? It was here. Oh, there it is. Tell you what, let's just march back this way a little bit. Like that. Let's get the spider army marching. Would you release 0.18 of this map? I might just release 1.0 of this map. I might put it on Google Drive, and I might put everything on Google Drive. Make a repository. The Factor extended map's already there. I need to update it though to the modern save. Alright, biters, you're in for some trouble now. Just raining the rockets. Fantastic, isn't it? Oh, you still went over there. Come back over here. I kind of want to bring them back across again. Like that. Because it would be rude not to. Learn more on the second network and have fun with the party help with time go. I really need to stop faffing about and actually do some tutorials. I've had plenty of opportunity where I could squeeze in some time in between all the random work calls and video conference things. As I say, there's no excuse not to now that things are starting to slow down, and I would benefit from YouTube money now. I would actually benefit from it. Because I was meant to be starting up again in August, and then it was August or September, and now they're talking 4 months. So, I actually do need it. Come on, spiders. And summon the 6th. This, I mean, it's not the fastest way ever. But it's certainly the most entertaining now. There we go. So, Repair Spidey comes in. And we should be good to go again. It would help to get my brand known as well, myself as a brand known, because I'm not really, like, no one remembers me anymore as in Factorio World. At least in terms of, like, you go to like Reddit and someone will, and you say, who do you point to for Factorio, and it's Neil Else, Catherine of Sky, because they have the mind presence. Zoom it to where you can. Some of the spiders? No. You can just tell them to go anywhere and they'll go anywhere. Because they don't have any fuel or anything. So they'll just go anywhere. I'm not sure about the infinite fuel, the no fuel requirement though. That's slightly concerning. Then going out of combat with Spidertrons. Probably would. It wouldn't surprise me. Also, hi biters. Bye biters. You're taking some hits too, which isn't good. It's not ideal. This makes me happy. There's 2 reactors. Spidertrons. Spidertrons. Spider Stompers. Well, the movement itself doesn't need any fuel like tanks and such do. Which is a bit cheese, but at the same time, it is still hilarious. We're starting to take some damage. Look at this one come in super fast. Yeah, it's pretty endgame, so it probably doesn't matter. Like, what I mean is, if I just put a Spidey down, I can just move around in it. Like, there's no fuel, like a tank or a car would have. How many can you control with a remote at once? You can only control one with a remote at once. Unfortunately. But you can, as you can see, you can just walk over trains, doesn't care. You can do hilarious things, like get stretch legs going on. Stretchy legs. Yeah, you can do it. We believe in you. You have the power. Yeah, this is just a straight one. There goes Exterm's fun game. Yeah. This is base game, yes. This is not like I still got my manly man scream and a few other little helper things, but this is vanilla. Full disclosure, actually. That's the mods. So the manly death scream, the equipment fix, and the train path tweaker. None of those change any, like none of those add or remove any items. Equipment fix just does a thing to reactors. Spidertron is real, yes. Spidertron is real. Not only that, they are combat spiders too. We go. Combat Spideys. It's car equipment. 600, 600, none. That could be a problem. Alright, company, advance. This could be a risky play. But I'm getting the stronger explosives going. So they're going to be more devastating every time I get the tech up. Hopefully they're going to survive all these behemoths. Excellent. Down. Clean that up. It's fantastic, isn't it? Controlling all movement. I'm got all of the remotes for each spider down here, and I'm just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is the repair one though. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 5, then we go, say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have advancement. There we go, just overall field of view here. You can see we've got PLDs as well. Undoubtedly dope. It is. It most definitely is. How expensive are they? They, yes. We'll just get to the end of this and I'll show you the recipe. Look at them go. Taking hits. Probably spread them a little bit too thin. I think they're out of rockets. I think red's out of rockets, actually. Yeah, the 1 and 2 are out of rockets. See, they're just pewing lasers instead. bring the repair bot in. Paratron. Send these two back just to clean up. See Spidertron? You do. We has Spidertrons. I've just got 5 of them killing biters, getting retribution for the damage they did yesterday. The biters. Bastards, they are. Yeah. I mean, they're basically endgame, so why not? It's like an endgame reward. The biters can't keep up with that one. This one's got more legs, so in its grid, so it's faster. So yeah, we just cleaned up this whole area just using the 5 Spidertrons. Is his expansion on this base? No. As such, it is not. So biters won't expand back in. I'm going to pull you back to there. And these guys are going to come back here and rearm. And the one that's in my pocket, I'm going to drive back over. Because I don't have a remote for it. You can drive it manually or you can remote control it. When I get back up to here, out here. So, to actually craft this thing, well, the first thing you need to do is do the research. Research is 2,500. It's all techs. It's basically the same level as Rocket Silo. 5 nukes. Yeah, you end up blowing the spider up with it. I could build a green one. In fact, I'll send a kamikaze in one. I'll make a kamikaze one. Yeah. So 2,500 research, basically a similar sort of tier as artillery. And you get 2 arms. You get the Spidertron and the remote. To craft it, this is your crafting requirements. 1 raw fish. 1 fish. 16 control units. 150 low density, which is not terrible. 2 efficiency 3s. Which are not... Takes a bit of time. Other than that, they're not that expensive. 4 rocket launchers, of course, because it's got 4 rocket launchers. Surprised no space science. It is a bit surprising, but I guess they don't want anything post-space science. Yeah, and then 2 fusion reactors. Oh, I suppose that's what powers it. I forgot about that when you were talking about before. Yeah, you put 2 portable fusion reactors, that counts as power. Now I get what you mean, sorry. Yeah, the 4 exoskeletons. Each exoskeleton has two little leggies. 2 4s are 8 leggies. And then 2 radars, because this thing has its own radar, so you can remote control it. And yeah. And then the remote itself is a control unit and a radar. Another radar. Where are Spidey's at? They're on their way still. We're just champing at the bit to get back. Climbing all over each other. I should tweak this so that they can choose different paths. Another reason for fish? Of course, if collecting isn't enough of a reason already. So you... I need another remote. This one. Could link up to that. They're gonna make you all of the... Ooh. Yeah. That's a nice colour. It's a nice... I reckon V would be all about that colour. Any speed upgrades can you fit? About... With 1 reactor 3, I think it was. Where's my chest of goodies? You. That's the trunk. 3. There you go. If you really want to push it, you might need a 2nd reactor though. Oh, you're getting damaged. Now. Ooh, hello spiders. Give you 1 BLD. This one's going to need to run. So... I'm pretty sure I have another chest requesting nuke somewhere too. Pretty sure I have another chest requesting nukes somewhere. How many? Can you bots on it? Yeah. Yeah, you can remote build stuff with the Spidey. So if I grab number 6, wherever I parked it, come out to here, say, I can grab my rail blueprint, wherever it is, main segments. I can do that. This spider can come along and build it for me. Like that. Here's some materials I prepared earlier. Just like that. You can send it out to repair outposts too. You can make it do anything. Factorio Artesi, it is. Imagine using the remote control stuff. There we go. You can have some bombs. Do I want to give it that many? I think I do. I think that is the correct amount of... Is this the correct amount of atomic bombs? Is 100 bombs enough? Maybe to be the best thing. It's incredible. Needs more. I don't know, they are expensive. Yeah, well, how about we send it on a tentative first adventure? Bye-bye, Spidey. Spider nuke. Spider nuke. Steps all over the trains because it's full of nukes. Send it with 40. Send it with WD-40? Maxim 37. There is no overkill. There is only open fire and I need to reload. You seen the train launchpad mod? Yeah, I have. It's interesting, but it's jank as. It's very jank because it's really just a sidestep or sideshow of the the launch pads for the items mod. It's just a tangent on that. You actually no, you're not. Again with the jank. This tangent. Spidey's almost there. Let's rearm. Let's commit my own rockets. I might ditch my rocket launcher. I'm still carrying the bloody combat shotgun. Alright, it's almost there. Can't wait for the RTS. I imagine Clone among all people is going to have one. I can just see Clonan updating his because he's already got an RTS mod. You know what's crazy? Is this thing is if it sees a biter, it's probably just going to open fire. Biter wondering why the boss music's playing. Could be overkill. Although, going back to the original point, there's no overkill, only open fire. Therefore, open fire. How's it gonna blow itself up? Eh? Never leave scorch marks. That's the next new, the new features. That nukes leave scorch marks. All right, kamikaze run. Does it affect it if I just look here casually? Does it affect it all the way back here? No. Oh, it blew itself up. I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, a nuke per target, yes. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is the range is such that it will nuke itself eventually. That's why I didn't want to put too many into it. If leaving Scorch Marks did pick a gun. No matter. We can just plop another one down. Grab another... Why do I keep going down there? Another reactor. 1, 2, 3 more leggies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. Oh, it was only 5. Fill its belly up. Let's give it the color 2.0. Yeah. You see the remote control's been deallocated, so I need to set it again. 1.0 didn't kill mods. As a Vexim user, agree with these points. What are you being held up by? Probably explosives. Chronic shortage of explosives. Got to assume. Yeah, explosives. Admittedly, there is a very short train bringing the explosives. The workload of this train is shared between uranium and explosives. This was originally not designed with explosives really in mind. Maxim 20, if you're not willing to shell your own position, you're not willing to win. Alright, so we've got more water over there. The end goal of this base is to have 2 outpost runs, one which runs along the bottom and then one which runs along the top. So maybe we'll have one lot that runs up there and one lot that runs along down there. There's still a lot of patches to tap over here, but I'm starting to move from the left to right along. I could actually tap into these as well. Get the copper dead outpost going again. There's actually one there too. I could probably think about getting rid of these binders. Those are just there for lols. Oh, I thought they were jammed. Vegan humans code? Now I need the Protoss mod. Clean out the junk. Junk from the trunk. Still requesting more spiders. I have them on autocraft. I might call it into that. That festive 50. The thing is, with mining productivity 1,000, 1,000, these patches are going to last forever. So I'm not in any great hurry to get to those. And someone downside to this base is it just doesn't consume enough to really justify the existence of them. Although what I might do is maybe out in the frontier, I might do a dedicated military base. Set up another make everything, which is more catered towards artillery and such, and then get it out of here and keep this for science. Although I could probably do that in the next base. So I want to start a proper mega base in 1.0 coming soon. TM. Maybe sort of penciled in for Monday for that. Now this thing, I need to fix this. Hope you never have to worry about copper again. That is true. Kanji! Don't want to have that follow. Ew. Yeah, I need to sort out this balance issue. So can I just unload into... It's getting damaged. Oh, that's the other thing too. I can send this Spidey out to here and it'll fix everything for me. I mean, iron does get obliterated pretty quick. Like, that's down to 1.1. That's actually getting eaten. And then I might actually be able to pull that back to the wall soon enough. Yeah, I'm not going past the north and south walls on this map. As tempting as it is, I was trying to keep it to east and west for as long as forever, and then it turned out there was this massive lake here. This map, this particular seed was a very unusual one. Very unusual. It's not like most Factorio maps. Like, it has a huge island mass, and it's not connected over here, which is unusual, as I say. Don't normally see that. What was the science rate? 3,600 science a minute. So, I do that. Have the... no. What about... is it that way? Hey, fail camper.
38 months on lunch day, not too shabby.
32, 32, 38 months on lunch day, indeed. Thank you very much for that. Fail camper, show some love and hyper chat there for fail camper, throwing down the 38-month resub. Really appreciate that. Yeah, I thought throwing these down on splitters did stuff and things. Apparently not. Do I need to lane balance these? Something. I don't really want to, is the only thing. Be rare? Setting on splitters? That's what I thought. That's why I never did it. The problem is that this thing, the smelter drain is all wrong. Like, it's based on built output. That's the flaw with this design. It's based on producing one build of output, not consuming one build in. That's where its problems really lie. Don't have to draw on a full build if you have to use splitters at all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a way to sort it out. I can't remember what it is. I think the assumption for mine, well, the original idea for mine was just to keep it overpressured. And that keeps it up. Admittedly, I think on the way it's running, it doesn't really matter. I think Stinson's either passed out from all of the shots from all of the upside downs, or has gone to bed, fortunately. I could lane balance. I don't really want to lane balance though. I don't like lane balancing. Lane balancing's bad. Lane balancing is sort of like saying, well, there are places for it. It's too hot, the highest for today. While working was 118. Have to wear a dark navy coloured uniform for work. It's still 102. Oh, yuck. Yuck. Do I need to lane balance? Probably not. Problem is that... Are you doing chest stubs? Am I doing chest stubs? Yes. Actually, yeah, it wouldn't matter if it's chest stubs. Wouldn't matter at all. Because they're gonna freewheel when it goes down. Yeah, this was built at the peak of chest stubs. Yeah, it's likely an output issue. A lot of these don't full drain, and I think the base is actually... No, 3,600. So how about I fix this? Finally. Picking off the underground with that chest top goes in the drain. It's don't need chef stubs anymore, don't you? Like, you can just clock it. Yeah, they pick from that direction. They always pick from the same lane. Trouble is, there's no way around it. With filtering, and you toggle the filter, not the. Yeah, that's vaguely what I remember. Is you toggle with the filter, not stack filters or just filters as well. But yeah, you toggle the filter, not an actual on-off enable disable signal. Yep, stack. That's what I thought. Because stack inserters are universally better than regular inserters. This one and done thing's not helping too, but you can't really do much about it, unfortunately. Clocking output from memory was debatable. Alright, coffee's down. Base design, yeah, a lot of this stuff's pretty obsolete now. And I don't have the motivation to redesign this thing again like I used to. That's why I want to start a new one. But it's a good test bed either way, this map. See, that one's run out. Realistically, there should be more trains unloading than what there is. Would probably help if I actually fixed all the outposts too. Fact. Copy that. 16, I think I did all those. I don't think I did any of the ones over here. Oh no, I did that one. Must have just missed a few. One or two then. I'm moving it one tile to the left. How many belts per wagon? 2. 1, sorry. Yeah, so 1... Yeah, 2, because one either side. We move things one tile at a time. Those were good times, weren't they? Yeah, so we get 8 lanes total. No, that does merge down, yeah. One each side, but it merges back down, so it's 8 wagons, 1 belt per wagon. That was because the previous one I think was actually 2. We got 16 out of it, and it was just the unload was too quick for the trains to cycle through. Yeah, reliable unload was a constant issue. Two, 1. Okay. I think it's mostly sorted itself out. Oh, 3. 2. No, 4. Yeah, see, this is at 4. And you're only at 2. What are you outputting? J of 4, T of 2. This is where the problem lies. So I need to look at copper 20. Copper 20. 89 and 20. I haven't done this batch. So there. That's not the thing I want. This thing. There. Yeah. Let's be able to do it with 4 inserts per wagon. Split into a belt running in between, but really too many splitters. Yeah, this used to be like a really good way of compressing it down, but I'm not convinced anymore. What are all those lights? These lights are the status of the outposts. This thing here. So this is a train controller. This is my outpost train controller. So these lights are showing what's going on with copper. This is iron, this is stone, and this is coal. So this is showing of the 20 possible copper outposts, it's showing what's going on, how many train loads are available. So most of these have 4 train loads available. This one isn't built. This one is built, but has nothing waiting. The yellow means there's at least 1 train there. It's a little indicator to say that the train's there. Use double the inserters. Would you go to 6 inserters? I don't like the 6 inserters though. Coffee's trying to come back up, sorry. And yeah, so iron. Coal's a little bit more hit and miss because most of the coal outposts are pretty low. Like here, so this one's down to 10k. Just can't get rid of this stupid thing. Yeah, 158k. I need to do some more coal outposting at some point. Coal outposts are really dense though, so 5.6 million in much smaller spaces. Steminate coming in with that raiding party. Hey, how you doing, Stem? The sheep. There it goes, with the 22 month. Thank you very much for that. And Belinda. 1.0 indeed. Hey, well, how you doing? Let's have a look. This link. Welcome on everybody. We're in my 1.0 megabase. Oh, that one. Yeah, I should have known that one. Yeah, that would clean it up a lot. And the sheep throwing down the gifted sub to Exterm as well. Thank you very much for that. So what are you doing in Factorio there, Exterm? For anyone who... And Hopewell throwing down the sub. And you know what? What is that up to? Ears itchy. Three. What? Starting a new playthrough. Feels good. How's the base go? Base is going pretty well. I think we're still holding around 3,600. The base has been just barely holding it together. We've actually just been pressing some spiders. Are Spidey brains out there? I don't know if you played with the spiders yet. And Heartwarming Fox throwing down the 10 subs. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate that. Where is Spidey? Oh, there it is. 10 subs. Chat, can we show some love and snug in chat there for the Heartwarming Fox? They're throwing down 10 subs. Oh, my button doesn't work anymore. And Hopewell throwing down 5 more. Just for that, thank you very much. Just for that, you know what? It's just. I'm just gonna share it out there. There we go. You can have 5 more on top of that because everyone's been so generous. And just throwing that straight into a level 5 hype train as well, on top of all that. So, everyone who has received those subs, you now have the best quality emotes on Twitch, guaranteed. And even on top of that, I'm even going to go as far as to say the best emotes on Twitch. Like, you can't go any better. Except for maybe that smiling muffin. Yeah, I really appreciate that, Hopewell and Heartwarming Fox for throwing down those subs. Might win a little. Oh, Rue is tough competition. I won't lie. That's tough competition. Also, I have 5 spiders here. The thing I wanted to do for everyone coming in from Exterm's channel, do you want to see 5 spiders dominate some biters? Because if you do, stay tuned. Because I'm going to make 5 biters dominate some... 5 spiders dominate some biters, not 5 biters dominate spiders. Scratch that and reverse it. Check it and reverse it. So we're going to load you up with rockets. I'll give them 1 extra stack. Unfortunately, I'm a little light on rockets at the minute. Try saying that 10 times fast. Oh, we have infinite supply of spooders. We have so many spooders. What are we at? We're at 3 hours, hour and a half. I'm tempted to do a quick break though, just to keep you hanging. Mainly because I need to maneuver them into position, and I really need to go to pee. And we do have 1 spooder already out there, 1 spooder friend. This one is armed with something a little bit spicier than explosive rockets. But that doesn't matter. As you can see, nukes now leave a scorch mark. It's an atomic spooder. And it does the job. Whee, back you go. You gotta really... Oh, settle down, Spooder. He's a little excited right now. Yeah, you gotta be a little bit careful with the atomic spiders because they're a little bit nuke... Like, they don't really have a lot of... their boosted range isn't very far, and they're a little bit trigger happy. Just a little bit trigger happy. Yeah, the nuke graphics are so much better now. So this was teased in the FFF a few weeks ago, this new graphic, and we got it now. Yeah, see, as you can see, the atomic spider is just a little bit trigger happy. Yeah, we actually already self-nuked one already. But just to make sure it's dead, just to fire a second one at it. I have a seizure warning on this setup. Yeah, it's we settle down, Spite. I have to recall you at this rate. All right, let's pull it back. Pull it back behind lines before it does some serious damage. Oh crap! You're gonna wander through something, aren't you? Hey, level 5 hype train is complete. Yeah, sort of got to do a bit of a crash and turn to get the light show. Oh dear. What do we get? We got level 5 hype train emotes. Bam! Look at that. Alright. We need just waiting on some more rockets. Fact. There. There. I think that'll do. Alright, let's summon the spiders. Let's get them ready. Let's get them to the front lines. And then we'll take a quick break. And then we'll do some killing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll bring the support spider in as well. So yeah, they're gonna start marching. Spiders are gonna be marching. Spiders are on the move. This is perfect for Exterminator, being inside a spider, because these things are train proof. He's falling asleep. But you're back? Ah, cool. He did catch up the tour. So now I'm even more scared about spiders because I'm worried that they will search nuclear technology and come with your tricky happy spider. Spiders can, yes, they can take bots. I've got a, so the other bot, the other spider that I was summoning, down to here, which I think is actually coming from all the way up here. It was actually repairing up here. I think it was up there. I legitimately don't know where it is right now. Oh, you're going to clip water. These things stretching around water is amazing. Yep. 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 They do tend to get stuck if they, yeah. See, oranges. Oh! Orange has got problems though. Yep. There we go. I legitimately don't know where the pear spider is. The hell is it? Oh, you're stuck up there. Hey Kodiak, how you doing? Alright, so we're just gonna hover over here for a second. Do you want to think? I think universally 1.0 is amazing. Feels weird? It does, doesn't it? And no more FFFs too. It's so strange. So yeah, so I'm gonna have those come over here, and then I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we'll go obliterate some biters again.